Good afternoon, friends. This is Ayan, and I am from Billionaire Traders Club. So, this is a quick update of 12 o'clock. This is 12 o'clock at on 24th of September 2021. Let's look at the Asian markets, Asian and Australian market, that's transatlantic. So, Australian and New Zealand markets have closed in the negative. New Zealand heavily negative. Australian stocks about 0.37. SC component is trading at 0.13, which is very flattish, and China has regained its lows at and trading above 1%, 1.08%. Shanghai Hang Seng down again. Taiwan weighted is trading high, set at about 0.71%. Kospi down by 0.07%. IDX again flattish, and PSC composite up by 0.5%. The European markets not started yet, and probably will start in no time. We already saw that US markets were up. BSE Sensex continues to be above 60,000. Nifty is above up by 50 points. Nifty Bank is flattish. So that's about there for our current markets, and Nifty Bank flattish to negative. Dollar is trading at a bit low today morning. US dollar index at 12 o'clock is has tried to regain, but it's still below the 200 days moving average. SGX Nifty tracking on the same lines as Nifty futures is at 17,882. Well, our Nifty future is 17,886, so about the same levels. And US Dow futures, which is pretty much 24 hours active, pretty much, not fully, is at 34,612, bullish at the moment. Let's track into our markets and look at Nifty on 3-minute chart. So as I said, it had gapped up, and around 10 o'clock it had started to rise, and now it has been pretty volatile. It went above EMA and VWAP, was a good opportunity to go long. Then the RSI kind of went below 45, and it gave a good opportunity for people to go short, and below 45 it was a bit under 45, so it was basically flatlining. So there was no trade till say at 48, when there was a possibility of shorting, and it does exist. This candle at 12.3 suggests to us that the possibility of more shorting is there, and if it tracks below 45, which is it is doing now, and below VWAP, I would take a short trade here. This is my zone for taking a short trade, and I expect the price to fall down from here, because both the RSI is below 45, and if it stays below 40 I will hold that short. If it doesn't hold below 40 or it reverses from here, I will uh, uh, get out of that short transaction. That will be my stop loss and my exit. My profit will be as long as it is below 40, and maybe 20 to 30% will be my profit expectations in an option trade, and futures would be as long as it is below 40. Look at Bank Nifty now. Bank Nifty has been trading short. It has made a direct fall. See, you can see that it's been below. We were below 10 EMA, and it has been below 10, below 45. So RSI. So this was the area I would have entered. It was below 45. So this 3-minute chart would have given me a good fall in the futures trade, as well as if I had taken a say 38,000 call sale or 38,000 put buying or something like that, it would have given me benefit. USD INR, again looking into USD INR. USD INR has been falling since a long time, and it's been falling since the morning. So this would have been my trajectory, and currently it is I would have booked my profits, but still I would have booked my profits at this time. This is where it went above 40, and so this is where I would have booked my profits. I wouldn't be getting into buying at the moment. So this would have been my intraday play. So that's about this for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and USD dollars. You can comment on if you want to know if you want any other indices or particular stocks that you want to me to comment on next time around. You can do it on in the comment section. Okay, let's look into the stocks that I had recommended. Adani Transmission. It was 15.24 in the morning, and it's 15.12. So it has fallen a bit. It's fallen by 0.79%, and since 10 a.m. and since morning it has fallen by 2.30%. So there is even more fall in this, and if we look into the volumes chart, say a 30 minutes chart for Adani Transmission. So intraday also, let's see if there is any volume. So at the moment I am seeing 15 as a buying volume coming in, and at this stage you have slight more buying volume coming here. So 12 to 3 I am seeing some buying coming here in Adani Transmission. So those who want to get into Adani Transmission can buy here. Bajaj Holding is currently slightly higher than where we had seen it last time around, 0.03 percentage, and this is primarily because the fall has been stalled, and some buying is coming into the market. Looking into the volume profile, there's some buying coming at this stage. So I am expecting 12 to 2, a lot of buying coming in. So as a lesson, my friends, this is the prime time in the afternoon time to get into some buying. though the volumes might be low at the moment. BPCL again had a fall. BPCL intraday is down by 0.09%, and since morning it is down by 0.23%, and we can see that around 9:30 to down it has fallen, but it has stalled. And we can see the volume profile of BPCL, whether at the moment there are more buyers or sellers. So there are more sellers in here. So 12 to 2, I am expecting more selling coming here. IndusInd Bank has been falling, so there has been correction in here, and intraday seems to be a good sell in the and further, but they are not backed by volume, so I expect some sort of reversal to come between 12 to 2 in this. It's been down by 1.31% since we looked into it. So IndusInd Bank, the way I see the price action and also the volume, so there might be more fall. My mistake, there might be more fall since the RSI is also negative, and the price pattern is also showing negativity, as well as the zigzag. Indus Towers was 284.85 at 10 a.m. and it's now 306. So it's been up by 10%. So ideally it should have hit an upward circuit by now. And it's one of the most profitable trades in my watch list. It is up by 7.76% since we saw it last, and those who have added more pyramided in this stock would have been benefited. ITC is at 240, so there has been slight bullish reversal. I guess more people would have bought into ITC at the moment. But looking, so the 30 minutes in the 30 minutes chart, the 11 o'clock candle shows big rise. Then at 11:30 it sort of stalled. There was a hanging man, and the 12 o'clock candle that is getting created shows a bearish reversal. So most probably it was those who had intraday short positions who have covered it, and further the market participants are taking it down. So at these levels there are more sellers in here, so I expect even more fall there. Net to net basis, RTC is negative today. Indigo is 2152.20. As of morning it has fallen by 1.14%. So we can expect more fall in Indigo till corrections come in Indigo. SBI Life, it is up by 12-30%, and I have been bullish on this stock, so it seems like it's another Indus Tower. So SBI Life has risen on a daily basis. You can see the last 30 minutes candle was a huge jump of almost 22 points, and there was a bit of fall, but it did not cover up half of the candle. So as per price action, this candle gets invalidated, and this move basically stalled any fall, and it ensured that the up move continued. So 12 to 2, I expect more growth in this thing. So So there it is, my friends. This is my quick update. I hope to see you again at 2 o'clock update. This is Ayan signing off from Billionaire Traders Club.